Hi, do you like shooting like a professional? No? Neither do we. Here's some tips and tricks on how to shoot like a true amateur. Alright, so let's go over some of the basics of shooting. First, find the smallest location possible. The less room you have to work, the better. Next, let's talk about tripods. To truly shoot like an amateur, never balance it. Who has time to balance this thing? We like our shots slightly crooked. Perfect. Next, let's talk about white balance. Just don't do it. Because who cares if you have a good shot that looks like this, when you could have a shot that looks like this. The next tip's a two-parter. One, lights, never use them ever. Way too much time to set up, so we'll just cut those bad boys off. Then we're going to take our ISO and we're going to crank that bad boy all the way up as high as it can go. And we're going to leave it there for all of our shots, because it adds a vintage look that you can never get rid of. Remember, all footage is the same, which means you can use your cell phone to shoot. That way you can save all of your good cameras for behind the scenes. Alright, now on to interviews. When you're shooting an interview, if you have a lav, you want the cord to be as visible as possible. And make sure that your microphone is pointing anywhere but up. That looks so much better. True professionals love good clean audio, so we can't have that. We need as much noise as physically possible. So if you've ever wondered what the meaning of light, it's that we need to leave this for. Another thing you want to do for interviews is have your subject away from the background. That way they're separated and it really makes them pop. So clearly we can't do that. The background's now in focus just like me. It's terrible, just how we like it. Now the last most important thing for shooting like an amateur is the mindset. And that mindset is, we can fix this in post. That means you know you can shoot better, but you're choosing not to. And that's it. This is what all the tips and tricks really paid off. This is how you know you've made it as an amateur shooter.